Hello everybody. We're back to the 1v1s. This is from George Gonzalez. He had been wanting to 1v1 for a while, so we finally did it this time. And yeah, this is his hanger. It's actually a really decent hanger. The Titan's very good. Especially the Retro Revenant, a very good robot. I think the thing that sets his robots apart from mine is 100% the pilot skills. He has a lot of really good pilot skills on his, and I just don't really have any skills on mine. But yeah, so we're gonna get into it, and I guess we'll see how I do. So we have dropped in on Springfield. He said he was going to pick Carrier map, but I guess it actually picked Springfield. So I'm starting out with my Anaxor because I'm not really sure what he's going to pick yet. I'm trying to peek around the wall here to see what it is while also trying to hide myself. I thought it was kind of random that we picked Beacon Rush because like eventually we'll claim beacons and get motherships, but we won't be able to fully like duke it out in a 1v1 because someone will win from beacon control. But yeah, I now know that's a Lynx because of the stealth. So I'm thinking of going over to this beacon and trying to get a mothership while he's claiming that beacon. But I'm kind of just waiting for him. I choose not to go to that beacon though. I just don't want to use my ability because out of my ability, I'm literally a one-shot to anything since this Anaxor is only like level 6. I do have to be very careful about those weapons. I try and get some damage on him here and get the invincibility away, which I do. And I go into my ability, or like the invisibility from that drone. But the problem is he got a mothership from claiming those beacons. So because I didn't get another beacon, I don't have a mothership. So, which is a real problem. So I try and get around the cover here, which I literally almost die from that. And I try and get some damage on him here, which I do get a good amount of damage, but my ability is going to be ready soon, so I unfortunately lose a weapon. And now I die. Yeah, that was really annoying because I did not expect a mothership, which, I mean, is unfortunate because since we're playing Beacon Rush, you can just get motherships so quickly and kind of takes away the whole purpose of a 1v1. But nonetheless, it still works out. So I forgot that I actually switched the drone off of my Teth to my Amit, so I do not have the Seeker on this. And I teleported off the beacon right as I got the mothership, and now I'm using it here so he can't get any stray damage on me. I'm trying to get around this corner. I believe I take away his invincibility right there. Yeah, which I do, and then I get some more good shots on him there, which I'm turning my back shields now so he can't get more damage because those weapons deal so much damage. And I actually get the most insane perfect teleport ever, bro. That teleport was crazy. Yeah, so now he's dead. And I actually teleport on that bridge perfectly, like literally exactly where I wanted to go. So that was kind of nice. Now I'm just going to claim this beacon and watch this play right here. I'll just let this play out. I know that he spawned his Revenant. I'm currently waiting and you'll see why.
So many people think they know me, but they only know my music. And there's so much opportunity, so hard to make the most of it.
Boom. He misses that. I get my Titan out, and he's dead instantly. A perfect outplay. I also do have a mothership. So now I'm thinking about going over to this beacon, which was kind of stupid anyways, because he spawned a sword unit in, which does a crap ton of damage. It is absurd how much damage the sword unit does. I do have my mothership active right now, which he uses his. And he's using shield breaker to get free damage on me. So I try and get back and get this beacon. And now he's in another ability, which is doing a ton of damage to me, which I dash and get the beacon. And I think that I can get him here, but I can't hit him because of that stupid little building in the way. And of course, I can't fit through this stupid gap either, which I have no clue why I'm big enough to, but I literally can't fit through the gap. yeah, as you see, I'm mad here. So there's my repair imps maxed out for the stupidest reason possible, which is not good, which basically means sudden death for me if he spawns his Titan. And then I activate a stupid death survivor as well. So now he's getting more damage on me, and I get my legs broken. Now I just have to wait this out. Now he's finally going to be dead, this stupid sword unit. But yeah, that sword unit was crazy. Just almost killed my entire Titan. And now he spawned over there, so I honestly don't know what to do because he has the same range as me, but basically he has everything better than me. Health, he'll get defense points if I max out his repair imps. So I honestly don't know what to do here. I need to close distance as fast as possible. Which I'm trying to get a bit of damage on him here. And I thought that I could hide behind this building, but that has proven to be not. So I try and teleport behind these silos, which blocks a little bit of the damage. And now that he's gone into phase shift, luckily, I can close the distance by dashing and getting closer. And luckily, since he's claiming the beacon, he can't really go off it to deal damage to me. So I can get behind here and dash to get even more distance. And then I use my mothership and I try and get him here, but that dang Indra is so dang fast I can't even catch it. And then he gets another mothership from the beacons, and I dash, but I'm ultimately dead from the electrical lasso. So now I'm bringing out my sword unit because it's basically the only thing that can counter him. Trying to get some damage on here, which it has the Crocos, so it's kind of unfortunate, but yeah, I'm ultimately gonna win from beacon control right here. As I said before, we kind of didn't really kill each other, but that's a W on the first match. Alright, that's the stats for the last game. Now we will get into the next game. Okay, we are on carrier map now. I'm going to spawn the Anaxor because it's a lot more brawler type map, so hopefully I'll have more like close range with him. And since these weapons curve around buildings and stuff, it's a lot easier to get free damage. I do know now that it's a Revenant, which means that I'll get both beacons before he does, so I basically don't have to use an ability or do anything because I'm faster than him no matter what. Which I will have a mothership now. I'm hesitant about going out into the middle, but I know that he's going to teleport on me no matter what. The only problem with him is that he has power cells to spend. And this was so stupid because I forgot to use the unstable conduit or mothership. I was thinking about it, but I never did, and I have no clue what I was thinking there. I was so mad. But now that I ultimately do have a mothership and everything, my Rex basically counters his Revenant like 100%, which is really nice. He teleports up here and is still just spamming the unstable conduit, so I use a mothership right here and an ability to get some extra damage, and I do take his last stand here, and he's going to use a mothership now, so I'm just going to use my ability. I was thinking about trying to damage him in stealth, but I'm ultimately not going to, so his weapons don't deal as much damage, and I basically just have to wait out, and now I get a ton of free damage on him. I use the unstable conduit to block some damage, and I'm going to use my ability again right as he uses his weapons, and he's ultimately going to die. Very absurd robot, especially for being that old. It's so tanky and just has everything for it to not die. He does spawn his Lynx, which these weapons deal so much damage. I have no clue how. So I have to use my mothership and my unstable conduit just to out heal the damage because it's crazy. The thing about the Lynx is it's so fast. Like, the Lynx is absurdly fast, and it's so hard to counter with other robots that are slow, like the Rex. Robots that you need to, like, speed up to catch. I was thinking about using the unstable conduit, but I am low on power cells and I don't want to like waste them. So I ultimately spawned the Amit here because it has a secret drone, which 100% counters links. Which I should have probably switched this drone before, but I do take away his invincibility there. So now I'm trying to get closer to deal some free damage, which he does phase shift through. So I'm going to claim this beacon and get a free mothership again. And I almost hit him there, but I just missed him. And now I'm going to be blocking any of the damage that he does. And luckily he drops down right there. And I was almost about to shoot, but just barely. He does try and peek up here and get some shots, but not too many. So I'm kind of trying to bait him out. And he's going to use his ability here, but I can see him in his ability. And he used his mothership too late, so I killed him with my built-in weapon. Now I'm going to try and claim his beacon, but he does spawn his Titan. So I want to take this as a chance to charge his repair amps and maybe max them out so he doesn't get the invincibility, which I don't believe his repair amps are maxed because, like, they didn't even really trigger last time, and I'm not sure. I don't know. I do try and get some more damage on here, which I do have a mothership ready, and I'm really thinking about spawning my Titan here, which I'm ultimately going to do. Only thing I don't want to happen is for him to get the beacon, so I protect it right there, and I'm going to take the beacon back. The thing about this Indra is it is so fast. Like, this Indra is insanely fast, and like, especially as you're going to see here, I can't follow it. He basically just gets all his abilities back because he's so much faster than me, which I think it would be very valuable to get speed skills on the Mauler because it's just so slow. I do try and dash around here and get some free damage, which I didn't do much damage, but it's definitely better than nothing. And he's just gonna run away again. Like, there's literally nothing I can do. I'm trying to charge him up here and get some damage there, but again, he's just gonna phase shift through it. I do have a mothership ready, which I'm waiting for the perfect time for, so I'm just gonna have to tank the electric lassos, which he does play the Indra really well. Trying to dash over here to catch him off guard, and I'm trying to get him to use one of his phase shifts here, which he maxes out my repair amps. There's a phase shift, so I'm gonna use my ability now to slow him down. And I'm about to have a dash ready, so I dash in here to get more damage, but he just phase shifts again. My invincibility is running out, though. Now that the invincibility has run out, I have to be careful because he's going to start doing real damage real quickly. So I ultimately used my mothership here, and he did get that beacon, which was really unfortunate. I still don't know how much percent he has on his mothership, so I have to be careful because he could use it at any time. He now phase shifts, and here's the mothership. So I basically just have to tank this damage, which I almost got a perfect dash there and got behind this wall. Now I'm trying to charge him up to slow him down. He does phase shift through it. I try and get some more damage there, which I almost would have killed him if he didn't have his ability, but he does max out his repair amps there, and I survive with like the most little amount of HP ever. I'm gonna use my ability here. I'm gonna charge him up, but yeah, I'm basically dead now, and I know there's nothing I can do, so I'm just gonna die from the electric lasso. Now I'm gonna get out my sword unit here to try and deal some damage, which I do get a bit of free damage here, but he's just gonna phase shift once again. Now he's coming back for me. This electric lasso is very annoying, I'll say that. I did luckily get behind the wall before he got my death survivor, but he does get it now, which I'm gonna use it. And he's probably gonna phase shift soon. Yep, there it is. I'm gonna try and get him with another hit of Crocos, and now I use my mothership before I get down, so I can get some more free damage on him. Which I'm not doing much damage at all. And now I need to get behind this wall, which I do. Recharging my weapons here, and I'm gonna go into another flight. He's gonna phase shift though. He's gonna phase shift twice actually. And I'm basically dead now that I come down, so I have to get as much damage as possible, but yeah. Now all I really have left is my Teth. I started trying to look for other robots, but it's basically just my Teth. I want to EMP him here, but he unfortunately phase shifts through it. So I try and get the beacon and turn my shields, which I actually teleported through him there because he was in phase shift, so I could get behind him. I was thinking about trying to get some beacons back here, but I don't have enough time, so I do unfortunately waste power cells there because he's gonna get it, which I'm so mad because I was an inch away from getting that beacon right there, which I would have thought would have charged my mothership, but it apparently didn't. And he's basically just gonna take my last stand here, so I was so tempted to use power cells here for my unstable conduit. I do need another mothership though. I try and EMP him here through the wall, which works, but I don't really get any shots on him, and if I get hit, I'm basically dead. And he's gonna use another one here, so I'm gonna waste some more power cells. And I do have a lot of health, but I teleport up, EMP him, and I try and get down here, but it just takes too long, and I don't know why. I dropped down, and I just couldn't move for a second, which ultimately killed me. And yeah, I lost all my robots, so he will take game 2. Alright, I'm now picking the map, and we're doing team deathmatch this time. So I did also switch some of my robots. I put full voids and chasms on Mauler because I need that instant damage rather than the sustained damage. And I'm choosing my Naxor again, and I actually put the Seeker Drone on him this time to try and counter some of his stealther and other things, which I know he spawns the Revenant again, which let's just call it the ultimate Revenant at this point because that's basically how powerful it is. After you've seen those nerfs, I would imagine this Revenant is more powerful than some of the other ones. But yeah, I honestly just have to wait for him to teleport on me now. And there it is. So he actually does somehow get a shot in before I use the what's it called, the unstable conduit. But yeah, I did not expect to get one shot here. 130,000 damage in one Croco hit. I don't even understand how that happened, but okay. And now he either has to teleport to me or, I don't know, somehow walk away because I'm currently faster than him, so there's literally nothing he can do. The Rex is 100% counter to this Revenant. He's going to use some more unstable conduits, but I'm just going to ultimately charge him. I had to wait there so I didn't waste an ability because I do need to be careful since I only have 3 abilities, which the pilot that gives you the abilities is way better than the other one. I'm using another unstable conduit to heal up any stray damage, which works out perfectly, and I stay at 100% HP. I'm now trying to look over to what he has, which I already know it's a Lynx from shooting those weapons, so I try and get around here, which I do take some damage from that stupid little whatever thing in the middle, but I'm trying to get his invincibility here, which he's ultimately going to go in, so I'm going to try and chase after him, which I'm never catching that Lynx. It's so dang fast. So I try and get around here, which I actually make a perfect turn right there. I missed the corner just barely, and yeah, he does actually get a ton of damage. Look at my health. Already that much damage is insane. I can't even believe how much damage these weapons do. But yeah, he's coming in now, which will ultimately be his demise because I'm using another ability and the unstable conduit. And look at my health. It's still going down. I lose a weapon right here, but I ultimately kill him after the phase shift, which I almost died there, which would have been terrible. Now I'm not really sure what he spawned, but I know it's a Hystasis from that weapon, which luckily I used my ability quick enough before I died. I'm healing back up with the unstable conduit. Now I'm going to try and get an invincibility. There's a second invincibility, and I'm going to go in with a mothership to heal me up as well, so I don't have to waste power cells on another unstable conduit. And now I'm basically just waiting for him to spawn the next robot, which it's the sword unit. Oh wait, never mind. It's not the sword unit. I thought it was. what's it called? It's a Daymater, which I did so much damage and I don't even know how. Half of his health was gone, but yeah. As you see, my health, it's just getting healed back up instantly from those weapons. I still don't know if that's a glitch or if that's the drone. I honestly have no clue. But yeah, there's the Daymeter gone. Now this is his sword unit. So I basically just have to wait for the ability and hope that he doesn't make it over here quickly. Which he's going up now, so I can hide behind this point right here. Which, since he came over here, I tried to get under him because his weapons deal so much damage, which actually worked out perfectly. But now he's using a mothership, so I can try and get some free damage on him right here because he's reloading, so I try and hit him with my built-in weapon. And yeah, I actually maxed out my repairance there, which look at my health. I have literally no great damage, which is crazy. But yeah, I'm using my ability to counteract any stray bullets, and now I'm going to try and get some more damage on him, which then he gets another ability, so I'm gonna pop an unstable conduit, which that was my last one because now I'm out of power cells, which I literally just ate through like 500 power cells this video. But yeah, there's a sword unit gone, which I got scared because look at the damage he's doing. My drone just kicked in because his weapons deal so much damage. Now I basically just have to wait for his Titan. I don't know where it's going to spawn, but I wanted to get a mothership so badly here because I could have gotten so much free damage on this Titan, but I just barely missed it. If I had another ability, I would have been able to. But now I'm getting out my Mauler, and you'll see why I do this in a second. He knows what I have, but he doesn't know what I switched. So I turn my weapons right here so he doesn't know what I have for a second, which then I can get some free corner shots on him. And there's my mothership charged. These weapons are very hard to charge the mothership with. And now it's literally going to be the merry-go-round on this rock, just like in the carrier map. So we're basically going to go back and forth, but he does have the speed advantage, so he's going to phase shift here, which I basically just have to follow him. There's not much I can do. Luckily, he doesn't have a very good corner shooting ability. I will always have the better corner shooting ability, at least if it's on the other side, which I can kind of counteract with my ability. And now since all my abilities are on cooldown, I kind of just have to wait it out. He's not going to be doing too much damage to me, so I'm going to use my mothership here and try and get some free damage on him, which I get a perfect dash right there and going with my mothership, but he just phase shifts right before that other shot, which would have probably made him lose a weapon. So now he's going to heal up a bit, and I'm just going to let my weapons reload. And now I don't have a mothership, but I still do have a bit of shield. So I'm just going to kind of wait it out and dash in now. And now I'm going to use my ability, and he phase shifts here, but look at this. Boom. Last second, I timed the shot so insanely perfectly that right as he came out of phase shift and right before his mothership, I got that last shot in. And yeah, I ultimately won the last match, but oh my gosh, bro, GG's. That was an insane 1v1, and dude, even for those old robots and all the pilot skills, you played them very well, especially the Titan. That was like terrifying. But yeah, great matches nonetheless. And yeah.